What's up everyone? We're back with some more verses today. We're at 1676 ELO and honestly I'm starting to feel a little bit of anxiety because my ELO is now semi-respectable, especially for Puppy Pack. Thankfully we get matched against a person with a higher ELO than us, so even if we lose, we are not going to lose that much. What do I take here? I really like the Bluebird, but I think that's just an arena reflex. I'm probably going to be better off buying a ferret here with the tennis ball. A lot of players like to running picks early, so defeating them is very nice. I can freeze this for next turn. In the meantime, I can buy this. Position like so. Let's see how we do here. Yup, he did buy a pick and we missed it both times. Very nice to see. I'm actually going to be happy if we do this next turn as well, because I don't really want to win now, because that's going to enable their snail. We found a level up for next turn, a chinchilla as well. If that's the case, why don't we do this in order to lose or draw? Gecko? Gecko is interesting, I might take it. Another gecko, okay, we're definitely transitioning to gecko then. Hopefully we draw or lose here. Very strange to say, but it's the optimal play. They took two pigs though, making sure that they lose. Unfortunately, I was one step ahead of them, so we drew there. Let's take a level here. Hatching chick, you love to see it. Actually, I'm so confident now with the hatching chick that I'm going to take a balloon instead. Plus, tennis ball can be actually a bit detrimental if we are going to face off against opposing camels. So we take. I think we give up on the chinchillas, honestly. So my idea is we take a uh, hatching chick, and maybe we take another gecko or we stack onto here. I think either is fine. We can actually do this. Play it like so. I think so is best. We're going to be massive. They found a dodo plus a worm, so they can start scaling up. But I don't think that's super scary to see. Like dodo, of course, is very strong to face against, but in the meantime, we'll actually scale a little bit ourselves with the balloon. I'm actually considering if I should continue scaling or get a garlic instead. It's an interesting debate to have. I think balloon is actually going to be better because starting from next turn we're actually going to be finding balloons in the, or not balloons, sorry, garlics in the shop, so we can just buy a garlic straight up from here. I think since we are not going to be setting up for level ups, let's just buy stats. If we manage to find a gecko, all the better, but we can't bank on that. I'll buy a meatbone on here just to be relevant. Once again, the idea is survive until the late game, then try to try to beat the opponent with the OP units that we have available. Unfortunately, they bought an Ox, so super bad for us. But now, actually, can I take a look at their team before picking a toy? That's not it. That's it. This should be here. I was playing in a ref stream, so I had this removed because we were in 9-player lobbies and this was taking up the entire screen, but whatever. I think tennis ball is still disadvantageous because of the peacock, so instead we'll keep taking balloons. A mod level, very nice to see. Rice might be useful to have. I'm hoping to set up for some level ups and then maybe put rice on the chinchilla, maybe even on the ferret as well. We should win here, yep. Who knew garlic is actually very good? We can even put another one on this, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's fish for level ups. I don't want a level up on the chinchilla though. That's the one thing I don't want. I'd rather sell this chinchilla if I find the hatching chick. That's why I'm leaving myself open to the possibility of that happening. We can freeze one of these. We can freeze two of these. And an apple even if we don't find anything good. Nope. Well, I say nope, but actually we can do this here. It's going to take the balloon buff, but I don't really mind. And as well as that, we can even put a level here. It's not that we're going to take a toy, but we have a level up prepared for next turn this way. Unfreeze these. We didn't get to use them sadly, but it doesn't really matter. We should be good with the 5 extra HP. Yep, they even repositioned and we popped their melon, very nice. Yep. My opponent is doing everything in their power to take this gecko out before it comes to the peacock. And then the peacock can clean up, I would assume. Balloon tennis ball. I think tennis ball is interesting, but at the same time, because of Snail's ability, this dodo is going to get to 4 HP, or they're just going to combine here. So they're not going to have anything on 3 HP for me to snipe. So balloon is probably better here. We can take... do we get rid of moth? I think we might actually have to. We can do this and this. Tempo out some more. Do this. Maybe go for a pangolin level, but ideally I'd like to build it. We'll see what happens. I think we're in a pretty good spot, even though they have 2 dodos. We're on 5 hearts, which is ideal, I would say. If we manage to level up into something strong on turn 9, it's going to be all the better. And we keep doing the positioning stuff. I'm just lost for words. We keep rearranging, is what I wanted to say. We keep rearranging the positioning, keeping our opponent on their toes. We find the pill here, but I don't think it's worth it. Like next turn we are not going to have the balloon, and we are hoping to level this up next turn if at all possible. We actually got a chicken, which is pretty funny. We have some chicken scaling going on now. We can even take this for the extra stats to make sure we are still relevant. Another pie I won't freeze because I'm hoping for chocolates next turn, and my opponent is running a 3 squad, which is not good enough for them to beat me. They're on 1 heart. But I think this is around the time where they're actually going to start making a comeback, so I should push for the tier 6s if I can manage to find any. Here we go, 2 level ups. We find an octopus or a mongoose. Do we take another level first or do we... I think we can, in order to make an educated decision on what to buy. Or alternatively, we can do sell this. Is pushing for a coconut even the play? I don't think it is. So we can do this plus this. We can freeze this. Maybe even the pill, but I don't think it's necessary. 100% of its attack, so it's going to give this ox 9 attack, which is going to be 13. 13 isn't that big of a deal with double lemon, so it's fine. Maybe this is good enough. Let's see. Yeah, crocodile. Hopefully we snipe it. We snipe the shark twice, which I don't think is good, but it's good enough to win. Nice. One tier 6 unit was all that was needed for us to win there. And we steal their ELO. Let's see what we climb up to. 1690. So maybe one or two more wins will get us up to 1700. We're very close. First game of the day, you love to see it be a win. Let's take a look at the leaderboards real quick before we end this video off. Kyogre, XRB still in the top 10, you love to see it. Fengar. Let's take a look at the others. Monkey with over 2000 Elo, you love to see it. I would say that the custom ladder is probably the easiest ladder because you can construct your own custom pack and you know how to play it perfectly and you have multiple strategies, but actually the same can be said for standard ladder. So maybe I should eat my words and not say anything. We actually have two people over here with above 2000 Elo as well, so finally we got that breakpoint completed. Kyogre, Sag, Rev GT once again is here. This is Wombat, if I'm not mistaken, Pied Butcherbird, and Gyomber, a lot of Australian people here. And here Sag is at the top. Not very played the weekly ladder, only 1881, so not the 2000 that the other two ladders have, but whatever the case, still a lot of good players on here, and one day we're going to be on here as well, preferably this ladder. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.